Okay, is that working? All right, cool. Glad we sorted that out beforehand, he said sarcastically. All right, I was just saying that I've done the muscles from the front so far, so now the plan is to go through and do the muscles from the back. Like get all the neck and the... Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I don't know the names of almost anything. Ooh, what about these dark blue ones? The brachio... Wait, no, that's this. Brachioradialis. This dark blue one here, what's that? Serratus anterior, apparently. I think that wraps all the way to the back, so we'll be able to see that. Yeah. Time to... Just skipping ahead. So we get to the back area. Here we go. Right. I had so much stuff on my tablet, but good to go now. I'd like to set up like a, what do they call them? Like a virtual cable or something that lets you play music from a source while having your desktop audio muted. That'd be good. And this is Krita, for anyone wondering. Krita, I don't know how to say it. Right, I need to set up symmetry. Yep, close enough. Could come a tiny bit. Let's see. That was off that way, so this way. No, all the way. Perfect. Nice. All right. Video froze, so refreshing that. All right. The and my scroll wheel stopped working. Okay, that was weird. I think my control key got stuck or something. Right. Okay, so according to this, we got the these, which are the sternocleidomastoids, come from the bottom of the neck there. So they're attached, or at least, yes, they're attached sort of to the back of the head here. So we'll take them from there down. We won't worry about being too clean about it because they're going to be covered up soon anyway. Okay, and then this is a big one. The trapezius goes from, okay, so if this goes from like the underside of the head down and round to the front, then this comes from the middle of the head and goes out to the shoulders down here. And follows down even into the spine till about here. Where's that? The one just below the scapulars, which are the shoulder blades here, so like there-ish. That's pretty long. Okay, so I think it, yeah, it attaches. Oh. That looks about right. And then we got the deltoids over in the shoulder, which cover from under here, apparently. Although not quite that far. Under here to here. And then wrap around the shoulder up here. Okay. Forgot to turn symmetry back on. I was going to make some notes, but figured I'd finish this section first. Okay, so that goes to there and up there. Again, not too worried about cleanliness, just getting proportions and shapes right. And the insertions and like placement of them. Okay. What's next? Right, we got a bunch of muscles on the scapula. So we got like a sort of reddish pinkish colored one That is the infraspinatus. So it's, I don't know what infra means. It's like, yeah. But it's got something to do with the spine. I guess it connects the scapula with the spine. Anyway, I'll make a new layer so that I can do it under these. Because it does in fact go under. Okay, so that goes here-ish. Yeah. And then you got the teres minor, which is kind of like teal sort of color. Or no, that's not right. It's more of a lightish blue. Almost doing like a little color matching exercise at the same time. Anyway, I think that goes under again. I need to bother making a new layer. I'll just go over it like that. I'm not too worried about this one because if that is the teres minor, and the teres major goes right over the top. And that's a greeny sort of color. Yeah. For these, it'd be nice to know like the origin and insertion points, but I'm just sort of copying the shapes. Right, I think that's enough where I can note the names. Okay, so we got the infraspinatus. Everything else is lowercase. The teres minor and the teres major. There we go. Just remembered I had a little time-lapse software thingy that I forgot to start, so I'm going to do that now. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with anything streaming-wise. I guess this is going to be a good test of it. Cool. I also remembered that I never sent a thing saying that I'm streaming. Oh well. Yeah. So this is a really big one. After those three, turn symmetry back on, go back to the muscles layer. There is a big ol' yellow one, which is sort of like a pale that color, a little bit more orange. And that goes under all of these. I think it's it's she has been consistent about the coloring and that of the muscles going so far, so I guess it's not these. I mean, they also have a different name. That's not the trapezius serratus anterior, and this is the latissimus dorsi. Big old yellow muscle that goes basically wraps all the way from there to there. Hang on, there is someone at the door. stream doing the back muscles.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, so I got in the middle of the laugh. Alright.
Yeah.
If you want to carry on, you carry on, laugh. I don't want to.
The microphone, I don't think it's good enough to put stuff back here.
Okay.
We'll see.
Alright. You carry on.
Yeah, thanks for the hours. Yeah, that's for later.
Okay.
That's alright.
No worries.
Just realized that I don't have my chat up, so if anyone's saying anything, I'd have no idea. Yeah, I'll have to set up like a chat app later. Well, we'll just call it. For today, I'll glance over at the Twitch every once in a while and see if anything's going on, but okay. Should have probably done this one under as well. Oops, it's a bit too wide. So it wraps all the way around to the lower back. It's a big old muscle. I'm just using like my sort of intuition from stuff I've seen before to sort of guess at the correct proportions and that. So it's looking a bit strange because there's no muscles on the arms here. So it's like the back is really big and then the... There's like a bunch of muscles around here. All right, now we got the arm muscles going on, so we'll grab that, and it comes from under here to here. 1 second. Oop. Say again. Yeah. I still have a feeling that this is like way bigger, but she the teacher, not me. Alright, so it comes, yeah, from here down under this. And the widest part is about towards the top. This looks a bit not right, but hey. That is not in the plan, so I will not put it in case it is wrong. And you really kind of need like a full 3D model so you can sort of zoom in and flick around and see where everything is in 3 dimensions and where it comes in, where it goes out. I don't like how dull this is. Yep, wrong layout. One sec. Nope, no idea. Ooh-wee. Okay, should be no more interruptions now. I think I'll just restart the stream though, because it's not like I've exactly done much. Then I can delete the old one. So we'll do that now. I had a stream that I was doing before, but a friend came around looking for some wood that he left with us. We just couldn't find it. No wood that we could see anywhere, which is weird because it wasn't exactly a small piece. So not sure what's happened to it, but yep. He has left now. Left us with some nice avocados, so that's good. And can continue doing the muscles, muscles from the back. So we got sternocleidomastoid up here, and then the so trapezius back here, which looks way bigger than it does from the front, just that little bit. The deltoid, these things, infraspinatus, teres minor, teres major, and this one I remember, the latissimus dorsi. I can make a note of that. The lats. Latissimus dorsi. Here we go. Right, what else is there? So it connects underneath the armpit, so that's a big old muscle. That's interesting. So there's a big old let's see. So apparently this connects even as low as the tailbone down here. That's a big old muscle. Goes from here all the way up to under the armpit. But yeah, it has like a in Arucelli's drawings, it has like this big white thing, which I guess is the, which one is it? Tendon? And that goes up like basically up the spine. I don't have, I think it's fine to hear, but I don't have symmetry on. There we go. Symmetry is now on. I can draw both at the same time. There we go. Sorry, I'm also trying to get that in. Apparently there's also like a break there, which is weird because wouldn't these be two different muscles then? But that's what it shows. That's on a different layer, but oh well. I should probably merge these anyway. There's also a bunch of tendon stuff connecting the elbow, like covering the elbow really. Almost like a big old U shape. I don't know how far up it goes, but okay. Now there's a couple of little muscles under this which don't seem to be named at all, but there's like a dark green one kind of like this. Maybe it is that, I don't know. And a light blue one underneath it, and maybe this. Maybe it is that again. They're sort of, I've sort of misplaced those because they're on the other side of this thing. Okay, and then there's this, which comes down the side. And this guy's got a big pelvis. Is that right the right way around? Yeah, because it shows this thing. This still looks way too small to me. Anyway, what is this? The tensor fasciae latae. Latte. I don't know where it connects. Let's see. Wow, all the way down in the knee. Okay. But I'll just follow the instructions in the video. That's on a different layer. Cool. Let's merge that again. Okay, so we got a dark blue kind of like this, except even more saturated. For upper part here, I think I will once again. Hello, Control Z, edit, undo. My control button stopped working again. It was working too much before it was holding down. Oh well. Okay. Okay, where does this go? Kind of... Oof, what is happening? What's going on? I don't know why this is happening, but... Alt? Is my Alt key down? I think Alt is solo, but it's not solo, it's just straight up invisible. What has happened here? Okay, that was... Nope. Do you double click on a layer to solo it? Is that what's going on? No, you alt click on it. So my alt key was in fact down again. I don't know what's going on there. Might either need to clean or get a new keyboard, which sucks. It's done me well. Try cleaning it. I say done me well, but I haven't done well to it. Barely cleaned it in the last however long I've had it. It's so easy as well. I just need to go find the keycap puller, pull them all up, and grab all the like gunk out of in between the keys. But I haven't done it. Maybe I'll do it this weekend, now that it's starting to become an issue. Anyway, got the what do you call it? Okay, the gluteus maximus is the gluteus medius? The medium butt. And then you got the big ol' gluteus maximus in bright fuchsia. Or magenta even. That actually comes down a fair way. That far? Maybe even further. That looks about right. Let's see what she says. I think it needs to come across a bit more because minor isn't quite as big as that. Okay, we got some more tendony stuff going on. Around here, actually. Oops. My goodness. Yep. Alt key. It's being really sticky today. Don't like it. Apparently there's a tendon thing that comes around here that separates that. I need to get this on the same layer. What? Now, this is a big old muscle. Apparently, with tendon stuff, it goes all the way like down here. And that comes around from here down there. It's a bit too wide. Okay. Let's get those labels in. God. This alt key, man. I don't know if it's a software or a hardware thing, but it's very annoying. What? What do you want? I don't know exactly what you want. You want feeding. But perhaps you will be content with sitting on my lap instead. Hmm. Anyway, I was drawing on the notes layer. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right, what's next? Oof. There's a bunch of complicated muscles at the back of the leg. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. We'll give this a go. We got. Oh, turn on symmetry again. Big old cyan muscle. None of those are cyan. That's close enough. Okay, it starts here. Okay, this is the middle of the leg. Starts here and ends wrapping around the knee here. And that is the semitendinosus. There's an interesting like diamond shape at the back of the knee here, which is just nothing. Like there's nothing there. It just goes straight to bone. I mean, there's probably something there, like maybe skin or, well, definitely skin, but some stuff under the muscle. I don't know, but okay. Let's get the shape of this right. Sort of goes out like that. It's thin at the top. Actually, this needs to be straighter down there. Come out like that. And there's a dark blue muscle. Man, there's so many dark blue muscles. Sort of more of a purplish one. It comes from under here. And then wraps around the other side of the knee over this side. So that is slightly bigger than the other one. And that is the bicep femoris. So the bicep of the femur. I need to adjust the shape of this tendon thing over the top so that it looks right. It's sort of like an S shape, sort of like or more like anyway. Once again, shape it with the tendon thing on the side, or over the top I should say. And these are going to be very skinny legs. This actually comes out quite wide there. Oh well, maybe it'll make sense when the inner stuff gets drawn. Okay, there's also a bunch of tendony stuff here. Apparently this is two muscles. Or rather one muscle with two heads. That's why it's a bicep. Okay, now this is a tricky one. We've got the I'm gonna have to do some more layers here. We got the adductor in red. adductors, I should say. These. So they come from the middle here. Well, I guess they attach all the way to there, which looks way wider than on this one, so I've messed up somewhere. I think this one needs to be along a bit bigger. Bigger at the top. Oops. And they insert in the knee, like just below that. Okay, I'm coloring it all in because there's some other stuff that goes over the top. That isn't shaped right. Yeah, okay, so, and then this still needs to be bigger. It's better. Okay, so those are the adductors, and then over the top of it is a pink muscle, which I think I'm going to color in a different color because it basically blends in with the red. Let's go with, let's see, there's orange on the side here. Maybe, yeah, maybe an orange blends in with the red as well. Screw it, I'll do a yellow kind of thing. Yeah, like a sickly yellow. So that is here. Ooh, that looks really bad. Here, that's slightly better. Comes down and inserts here, basically, with tendon color. Inserts next to this one. Maybe make this a bit less neon. Yeah, it's a bit more bearable. And it's also under here. And that is the semimembranosus. Semimembranosus. Right. That's going to be very difficult to see when I write out the note. I'll have to put like black behind it or something. Okay, let's write these names down. Ooh, let's see if I can name where I just got muscle pain. It was lower rib, probably here, which makes sense if it was arm related or back related. It's like going right down here. I assume that this actually goes all the way down. Although I'm not sure. Anyway, names. Got that. These are the adductors again, so they're the same as on that side. So we need this. Which is the bicep. Probably can't fit it. Femoris. I don't know why my S's are so fat. I guess I'm excited to finish the word. The blue one is the semi-tendi no sus. The yellow one is the membranosus. Let's see if I got that right. Semi-membranosus. Makes sense. Membrane. That's actually a lot easier to read than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I picked it from the wrong section. I picked it from the wrong section. That's fine. Is that a little bit there visible enough? Maybe I'll use this color. And I don't do it in notes. Is that more visible or less? More. Man, I don't know what crazy shape this muscle under here is for it to be visible all the way up here as well as all the way down there. Anyway, there's also this shape is wrong because it doesn't have the knee in it. It's supposed to go out in like that, and it currently goes out. So very similar, but not the same. Where does that go? Around here, maybe? I feel like I'm leaving way too much space here. But I won't know until I get the lower leg muscles in. Is it this green thing? Yeah, I think it's this green thing that I can see around the side of the knee here. Okay, lower leg is this. Comes in here. That is almost the same color as that. Oh well. And then also comes in here and then goes swoosh. Big old bulbous muscle in the back. Oh no, it's a bit darker. That's good. I wonder where that goes. Man, this guy is very inconsistently muscled. I need to go back and do the back of the arms as well. But not right now. Okay, so these are the gastrocnemius and the soleus. I did not write down the soleus. I think because it wasn't in the front of the muscles section, which is funny. I guess I can write it here. There's a nice big space here. Notes. Soleus. Yeah, whatever. I guess I'll keep going on that layer. Thinner towards the top. And then with a more bulbous one on the outside. I don't know why I said outside, I meant inside. Till about 2/3 of the way. And then this big old down to the ankle. So that's the Achilles tendon, I guess. Okay, let's get them soleuses in there. And get the shape of these right. Okay, so it's more like that kind of thing. And then this has a flatter bit towards the bottom. It's a bit wider. Not that wide though. Anyway, soleus comes down. Oops. Comes down the side there. And on the other side. So I guess it goes underneath. Okay. Very messy, but yeah, that'll do. Sure. Okay, you're just gonna sit on my tablet. I kind of need that to work. I bet you're gonna bite my hand if I try and use it when you're sitting on it. What could that be? Just Facebook messages. Right, lower arm. That's what we're missing. Let's go back to the arm section. Blah, blah, blah. Front. You got the shape of the tricep there. That might help. Apparently it's got 3 sections. It must be a software thing. There's no way my Alt key gets stuck that much. So there's like a big old bit that comes up. Okay, so this actually comes up almost to halfway, according to that picture. And then there's a long head on the inside, a medial head here. I might do this. So this is the long head, this is the medial head, and this is the lateral head, which does not have the shape that I currently have as it. It's sort of a more blade-like shape. What's different about it? It has a bulge here. And it stays kind of biggish. Okay, the issue is how it's interacting with the delta here. Deltoid? Deltoid. So if I just do that, it should work. Nice. And the video's frozen. does not enjoy being skipped around so much. Oh, hang on, that was the section I needed. Yeah, there's a lot of muscles in the arm. There it is. Okay. Oh, well, it's actually not that complicated. That's good. There's a couple of little insertions here and there, but the main one, it's basically the same color as this. Yeah. Oh, well, no, it's the same color as this. There we go. That's the flexor group that goes from here down to here. It sort of bulges. It actually comes in like kind of above the elbow. Okay, so we got, what's that pink muscle then? Hopefully it gets labeled. Bulge. And then down. And that is basically like an S curve down to there. Or is that a C curve? Oh, it is an S curve, just with a very shallow initial S head up there. Okay, so I don't need to label that because it's already labeled over here. That is the flexor group. Let me just get the wrist tendon in. And then we got, okay, that is also labeled, and it's the extensor group. It comes in here and here and goes down here. And I guess wraps around to all of these. And it too has a bulge. Before thinning down. I wonder if this is too wide is the problem. And then you can see swooshing around the side is this. And a little bit of this. Up here. Oh, it does go away. Should be a triangle shape. Yep, and then on the inside here, there is, oh, there's just the bicep. Okay. Why do I have the bicep such a different color? Well, I guess I just chose to have it that way. Yeah, and I think that's it. I didn't even need to label anything. Nice. I have a feeling those arm muscles are going to be very difficult to put on a 3D object just based on these, because I don't have a good feeling of how they wrap around, of how they interact in 3D space. But those arms are looking kind of armish. I think these need to be bigger. I think these need to come in sooner. Yeah, look up there. I guess that's your funny bone right there. Ha ha, anyway. That'll do. Save that. And do the last thing, which is put arrows on all this stuff. Bicep. I'm going to say them all as I do them. Okay, so to try and remember better. Up here we have the sternocleidomastoid, which is the most fun to say if you can remember what it is, which is the muscle from the base of the skull down to the sternum here. Clavicle? Both. Sternum there, sorry, sternum there, clavicle there. The infrahyoid group is the muscles next to the windpipe and also down here a little bit for some reason. The scalene is the muscle in between the infrahyoid group and the trapezius. The trapezius, or the traps, is these big old muscles here. They're like, yeah, the back muscles you can see from the front. Pectoralis major, your pecs. Here, chest muscles, big old thing in the front that does arm movement. Serratus anterior, so these are serrated, I guess, serrated muscles that connect to the ribs. I don't know what they do, but they're there. And they intersect with the external oblique, your obliques, which move your torso side to side, like sort of. It's a very bad torso, but yeah, obliques. Anyway. Rectus abdominis, your abs. Got an interesting shape. There's one just above the ribs there, and then there's this, and this actually has a little split in it about there. Or it makes another little bump. So that's how you can get your six-pack. It's actually 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, 3. Although you can have like these little bulgy things that happen just below the, like just above the ribs, just below those ones. Just above these ones, just below the rib cage thing. You can have some extra little bumps. Anyway, arm, deltoid, shoulder muscle, bicep, yep, tricep is on the back. Brachialis, I actually don't know what this one is, but it's in between the two and it does something. She was just going over it just now, but I was not listening. Or rather, I wasn't understanding what she was saying. I also wasn't paying attention. Anyway, brachialis. This. Brachioradialis. This. Extensor carpi radialis. This. Extensor carpi. So, carpi. Carpuscles, I want to say. I think it means finger bones, so I guess it extends the finger bones. I don't know. Doesn't look like it does anything with the finger bones. It's not even. Maybe it extends the hand. Maybe it does stuff with the hand. Anyway, the flexor group. It was there, and oops, it's a bit fat. There and there. The extensor group. There and there. Tensor fascia latae. That's actually a leg thing. And that's down there. And also here. Sartorius. This big old S-shaped muscle here. The adductors are these ones in the center. All those. I don't think I'm going to do that. The erector femoris is the one that moves the femur, and it's the big top muscle on the leg. Erector femoris. Vastus lateralis. The vastus there. Iliotibial band. Oops. This thing. It's like a big old tendon that sort of wraps up a bunch of muscles on the side of the leg. It might even be this as well. And vastus medialis is this one, the big old chunky bulbous muscle above the knee. There's your knee. You got your soleus here and here. Gastrocnemius. You know, I might move this to the middle as well, since it's mostly there we go. Gastrocnemius, this and this. So your calf muscles. Soleus, side of leg muscles. Tibia group. I guess this is similar to the extensor group up here. Yeah, got it right. The extensor group up here, except for the toes. Fibularis longus. I should flip those. Actually, that one should go there. This one should go here. And that one can go there. Fibularis longus. Tibius anterior. Tibia group. Gastrocnemius soleus. Right, back muscles. So these are the, oh boy, I might write this again. Sternocleidomastoid. Bam. And the trapezius there. And the deltoid is this as well. Okay. this little chunklet here, which is, I don't remember what it does. Infraspinatus is the one under there. The teres minor is the one under that. Oops. And the teres major is the one under that. Latissimus dorsi, hard to miss, but there it is. Gluteus medius. Bit too much. There we go. Gluteus maximus. We'll probably move these down a bit. Okay, bicep femoris, the bicep of the femur. This is the opposite side of the bicep of the arm. Bicep femoris, semitendinosus is on the other side of that, and semimembranosus is sort of hiding here, here, and here. And yep, that's my muscle chart. Nice. Now the next step is to grab a picture, photo, and draw someone's muscles over it. Draw the muscles over the top. This seems really disproportionate, but maybe it's just me. Yeah, I think this section here is like really useful to get the the big S down the front, and that bulbous thing, and the rectus. I'm going to try and keep using the real names, even though I'm probably not going to remember them. The vastus medialis here, the vastus bulbous muscle above the knee. That's a good one to remember. The rector femoris, this big bulgy one here. And these, the adductors, so it goes like swoosh, swoosh. What else? Good to remember. I have a feeling. This shape for the tricep, and now it's got the three heads. So like that one, then that one, then that one. The deltoid and how far it comes down the arm. It's about a third. Probably inserts about a third of the way down. So that's why you get like a one, then a smaller bit, and then this looks way longer, even though the bones are the same length. It's because like it's sort of taken up by shoulder, and you don't really count that as arm in your head, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not happy with this bit in the front section, but it is what it is. Oh boy. Right, that was an alright session, I think, despite the interruptions and the sort of, well, the late start. That was entirely on me. I was distracted and doing things to stop myself from, just distracting myself, because this is the first time I've gone live in a while, so I was getting a little bit of the jitters, but it's okay. I pushed through it. We're here. We're doing it. We're live. Or not, if you're watching this afterwards, but yeah, them's the muscles. Do I need to? Yeah. Let's label the Achilles tendon as well, since it was mentioned in the video. Okay, I think I'll call it there for today. I might do that next section off stream, or I might do something else useful that's not as entertaining or artistic. Yeah, thanks for watching, if anyone was. And I'll catch you later. Am I gonna